We got barbecue chicken. We got rice cauliflower. We got cheese, salsa, cream cheese, cumin. What was the other one?
Brothers Bistro. Recipes so simple, even a dude can make it.
I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Kev.
And we're the Clark Brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro.
Today, we got something super special for you. It's super simple. We're back to basics. I love it.
What are we cooking?
It's Alzheimer's casserole.
You always want to do the intros, but then you can never remember.
Alzheimer's casserole, I told you.
Old timers casserole.
No, it's Melanie's Mexican casserole.
Right. Yeah. We borrowed a recipe from the intranet, the intrawebs, and we made it our own, our very own. And so we're naming it after our only guest chef to date, well, with the exception of Chantal, Melanie.
So big shout out to Melanie. And this is going to be a super simple recipe. It is kind of back to our basics in that it's just a few items.
Yeah.
It's not very
and
much.
I was thinking, we've only had two guest chefs. Well, it's time for us to have another guest chef.
Wow, who wants to be our guest?
Well,
I think we've had some offers.
We have?
I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe we need to revisit the offer.
Well, how much were they offering to pay us?
Yeah. Well, and will they come to us because we can't come to them, right? Wow, this is back. This is what I like right here.
We're back in the comfort zone, aren't we?
This is
back in old Kev's comfort zone. So simple ingredients, right? We actually had the barbecue chicken the other night. So this is from the other night. We just took it out, deboned it. We got 4 cups of barbecue chicken. It doesn't have to be barbecue. We happen to have barbecue from our leftover thing, but it could just be regular chicken. In fact, a lot of times we'll just go to the store and we'll get a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, we would have preferred that because it doesn't have the sauce on it because the sauce is gonna.
Right.
But we've pulled off most of it.
So we have used rice cauliflower ever since we started this whole shenanigans business. And what we just found out, I was today years old and I realized that it's a 50% reduction. If you need 2 cups of rice cauliflower, you got to start with 3 cups of frozen. And we have found that out in spades because a couple of the recipes that we've done, we haven't ended up with enough rice cauliflower. So you got to keep that in mind going forward.
Well, because it's frozen, there's water and there's shrinkage and all that, right?
Exactly. And then we got cheese.
Yep.
And we got some cream cheese, some more cheese. We got
lots of cheese. This is going to be cheesy.
Yeah, exactly. We're cheesing it up today. We're going back to the basics. So then we got salsa. And then we got cumin and chili powder.
Yep, that's right. So it's that simple, and it's pretty much a mix it up, put it in a baking sheet,
dish, and ready. Off we go.
We've got our deboned chicken, and all we're gonna do is basically set it, cut it up into bite-sized chunks. That's all I'm gonna do.
Right.
Cut it up into bite-sized chunks.
And that's because you don't want these pieces so big when you're cutting up the casserole. You want to be able to cut it up. You don't want these big, long pieces of chicken, which chicken tends to be, messing up your serving size.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna get this closer to my brother.
Yeah, because
he's got to get it into the dish.
And put it into the dish.
For us.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Coming in.
All right, so we're gonna.
And then we're gonna do the rest of this. We're just gonna get it all chopped up and put it in the bowl. Super simple.
I heard that Philadelphia is gonna be our sponsor.
You think? Wow, that would be amazing. Yeah, we'll take it. If we need an endorsee.
But it came in a block. It didn't come in a tub or whatever.
No.
And half of this was what we needed.
4 ounces, yeah. So
pretty sweet.
So we just cut it off in half. We actually used the other half the other night, and we got it now. So we're gonna put this into this bowl. It's a little bit larger bowl, and along with the salsa, and we're gonna heat it up in the microwave so it becomes a gooey mess. And then we're gonna add the seasoning so that it's stirred in kind of. So it's kind of blanched. We had to stop it every 15 or 30 seconds and kind of stir it a little bit because you want to make sure all the lumps are out.
Okay.
But now it's hot. We want to put the seasoning in.
Okay.
I don't want to stir in the seasoning.
And then what do? You mix it with the chicken?
Yeah, we're gonna pour it into the chicken because that's what's gonna make the base of the cauliflower. I mean the casserole. Okay.
It's ready. It's ready.
It's ready. Well, we think it's ready. It's coming out of the microwave. It's coming out of the microwave. So what we've done?
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's a little hot. So what we've done here, guys, we got a 50% more of the rice cauliflower than we needed. We needed 2 cups. We got 3 cups because it shrinks, and it looks like it shrank down quite a bit.
Yeah.
And we cook it in the microwave for 30 minutes because the challenge with rice cauliflower is it can be a little crunchy, but if you cook it enough, it gets soft and nice, and there's not a lot of taste, and so it's just kind of a filler.
It's a little bit of a guess.
Yeah.
30 minutes there, but it's also going to be 30 minutes in the oven.
Yeah. So now we're going to combine this with our chicken mixture we got going.
Right.
And
so
then
here,
we're gonna
I'll dump this in.
All right, go for it.
And you're going to dump that in, right?
Well, I'm going to have to hold it. You're going to have to spoon it because it's hot.
You're not a fireman?
And then you got to mix it up.
No. There's that. Wow, it did shrink down, buddy. It doesn't look like it's near as much rice.
No, we might have been able to add even more.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to mix all that up in one big mixture, and then it's going into this casserole pan, and we're going to top it with the cheese.
We sprayed it with, tell them how
that's
we prepared
true.
it.
We sprayed it with some olive oil, or whatever it was. Yeah, some non-stick stuff. We just don't want the casserole to stick. And then this really is the casserole, and all we're really doing is heating it at this point.
30 minutes, so it will cook a little, like the cauliflower rice will cook. But then but they basically said it's done when the cheese is melted and brown, and it's ready to go. You ready?
Yeah, and we got the oven going. Oh, you want me to hold it?
No,
Here.
I'm out of here. You stand there and look pretty.
Yeah, that's my job, huh? I thought I was the smart one.
You are, but
Look as pretty as I can.
look as pretty as you can. That's right.
It's okay. Get some of this over there. It looks a little light over there at the top right here.
We could do like a half a pan, maybe. And we'll just squeeze it over to that. Squeeze it over to that side. Yeah, I think our pan is a little big, but it's a little bit of a guess, right? So we're cheesing it up.
Now remember, we used half of the cheese in the casserole itself.
And then we're gonna go, my brother's gonna open up the oven and we're going into the oven.
Right, here we go.
Here we go. Woo! Wow, look at it, it is all melty.
Wow.
It's glistening. Look at how brown and melty it is. And it feels hot, buddy.
Turn this way.
Look at how hot.
Wow.
How glorious that looks. Looks pretty good, bud.
I think so too. It looks crispy.
All right.
Cheese on the top melted. Hopefully the cauliflower rice is not too crunchy.
Wow. It's super tasty, guys. And the cauliflower rice was just about right. It doesn't taste hard at all.
Cheesy. It's got a little bit of salsa.
Got a little kick. Got a little kick to it. So super easy. Remember, 30 minutes in the microwave.
Yeah.
And 30 minutes in the oven.
Yeah, you can't forget the 30 minutes in the microwave with the cauliflower rice, especially if it's frozen.
Super yummy though. You got to try this one. It was super simple, super easy.
Yeah, and it'll save too. You can make a big casserole like all casseroles and just save them in the fridge. So, let us know if you give it a try. Brothers Bistro, out.